When you look at the recent events in the financial sector worldwide, and you see the impact that unregulated free market capitalism has made, the havoc it can wreak on families and communities, what would you like to see as a change, a major change in the way the global markets operate when eventually we do come out of recession?
Well, let's just take it at face value. The economy of the United States particularly, and this goes for the United Kingdom as well and most of Europe, it goes something like this. Most of the production has been organized around producing stuff that nobody needs. Do we really need electronic devices to bring down the windows in our automobiles? Couldn't we just turn the handle? Do we really need toothpaste that comes out in 4 different colors? I mean, stop to think of all the technology, all the marketing that is done to sell things to people that people don't need. Case in point, we have 3 television sets in my home. All of them were given to us by people who got rid of their television sets, didn't know what to do with them. They gave them to me because they felt they needed flat-screened television sets instead of curved screen. Is this really, is this what you spend your money for? So while we have an economy that has been based on producing stuff that nobody needs, most of the world is suffering because their basic needs are not met. When we shift the economy from producing what people don't need to what people do need, I think we will create huge numbers of jobs. And what's more is, it'll be a job system that really caters to the broad masses of the people of the world rather than a handful. This is why Christians must be involved in politics and economics, because we not only have to pick up the victims of political economic systems that have created suffering. I mean, how many governments have created suffering for people instead of blessings for people? But we must in fact say, how do we change the political system? How do we change the business world? And we can do that. And I think that people like Jeffrey Sachs at the UN is pressing hard to see that that happens. I'm optimistic about the future. And I think the economic downturn, while it's disastrous for people who are suffering through loss of jobs, in the long run may create a new economy that is very different than the one we have known, but an economy that is much more, shall I say, Christian.